Hey, hello, good morning. It's March 11th. It's a Friday. It's 9:33 a.m. Um, kind of, and we're looking at this. It's like it was a sub penny. It was started at 55 cents here. It's a bullshit merger acquisition. I can show you the news on it, right? But I have targets at what was it, 130? I'll double check that for you. Shit, that's at 124. I knew it should have bought this on the open. We would have been up right now, probably pretty substantial, right? We're gonna just buy the break of that. Look at that, it's already 10% ish. We've got good volume coming in. Um, if you want, we can go to that one. It's just a little bit bright. Sorry. Yeah, and our float spread is excellent. Um, our short float is pretty good too. 16 and a half, 16.74, 16 and three quarter. That's pretty impressive as well. Yeah, so it's enters into agreement to expand robotics service. So it's like the acquisition purchase price of 10 million. Something about $4.20 as a target, but that's way up there, man. And it keeps climbing. Fuck, we're not gonna get an entry here, are we? I need it. I need the signal, right? Damn it. One, two, buckle my shoe. No, not really, right? It might be giving us the signal here, but I mean, this would be like to just get out and get paid. Fuck. God damn it. These penny stocks, things are changing. The tides are changing. I don't really have a real answer for you. Like, why? It looked like, I don't know. It looks like we kind of, I guess, come out of the hole here, but I mean, I, I really can't tell you. Maybe it's the way it came out of the hole here, and it was this short squeeze grind on this day that made the difference. And then we gapped up. Like we've got all these little mini gaps now that I'm not really 100% sure why the tides are changing, but it seems like they are. I guess in the small cap word, it's just that there's more runners as of lately than there hasn't been. We've had tremendous amount of running power here. Still can't get in on a trade, but I mean that's part of the problem with this um, I guess sector or whatever you want to call it, this niche in the market. It's you still got to get in on these things at the right time. Huge moves, but no. Oops, sorry about that. Wow, I was just trying to focus on this fucking mental candle here that we could have just got. Oh fuck, there's just another 10% there. Look at this thing. It's gonna go get halted now. Come on, man. It's a. Where was my target? 220, 124. I said it earlier, didn't I? If we get halted out, right, 124.20. So we're really damn close, but we didn't quite get it, and we're halted for sure. So now we're gonna have to wait and see. Damn it, man. You gotta be quick, man, to jump over the candlestick. There it is off a halt. What's gonna happen? Most people, I don't know why, but they're always interested in doing the limit order, right? When the price goes down, they want it to hit the price because they say they're going to get, well, that's how you get your exact price. Well, all I'm trying to say is that when the broker fucks you, which they do, you're only going to get filled on so many pieces, right? So that's why I use a market order, but I use it on a stop order and I get my whole position filled. You could set a limit down here, but they're going to fill you, say, 100 at a time, maybe. Who knows, right? Maybe 200 at a time. But you're only going to get that price, so you'd only get partial fill. Do you see what I mean? When you come limit down into it. So I'm just going to watch this, and that's what I'm trying to say. So sometimes you could just take a market order and don't worry about the extra little fees or your slippage, if you were, right? Right now, we've only got a 0.01% spread. Like we have a 1 cent spread. So it's not like it's the end of the world to get either you're getting 13 or you're getting 12, right? Or you're getting, like, you see what I mean? Like, or you're getting 14. Like, it's not like the end of the world for this spread to get the best price. It's more important to get filled, in my opinion, than it is to get most extraordinary price that you think you can gonna get. Like there, oh, I got the 110 right there, but you only got 200 shares. So again, you're like, oh, what the fuck? And then I'm always feeling like you're gonna catch the knife here. Like, so well, I got a limit here. Now what? And then you're like, well, no, it didn't really go in, right. I don't know. Sometimes you have to do cowboy work, just like that. And we'll see how that works out. All right, so we were up there for a split second. I was just adjusting the chart there, but this should work. We have the next target set 131 or something like that, so 127.50 and then 130. You know, this is real cowboy work, so we're up 3% right now. I'm just gonna take it, all of it, right now. Fuck it, done. And we can, if it goes further, it goes further. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. That was fine. I'm okay with that. We'll see what the broker did for me. I just, you know, it's shaky up here, so I'm a little bit leery. What did I say? 127.50 and then 130, right? I can make a note of that. Just so we're all on the same page, right? I guess you're dying to see what that broker said, eh? But I'm just thinking that we might want to try and stab another shot at this, right? Because of the way it's how volatile it is, we got almost like a double top here, though. Excuse me. See how that's like tapering back? But this is tapering up, right? So now we've got the beginnings of a flag. You see that? Almost. Interesting. See if we can see anything here. Just that our mistakes are made. Again, sometimes the cowboy work. You have to do it. Got a little slippage there. We didn't really get the best price. Interesting. Interesting. I think we should set a target there for the 127. Oh shit, we're at 130. Oh shit. We're already on top of it. So again, I'm just going to want to close this off almost as soon as possible here to get some profit. I know this is probably like the gun-shy way of doing it. But seeing as we're already up 135% on the day and we've hit multiple, like our target here of 130, I can't believe we've got our prices right on top of target here. Hopefully we can just get a bit above it here. Making me gun-shy here, isn't it? Look at it move, man. It's got 4 or 5% here. See, so that's like the triple hit of 130. The price was actually 129.98 or something like that was the actual target line. But I mean, I said 130, but it's close enough. It's really tightening up here. Shit. Well, hopefully this is just going to push that 130, and I could be dead wrong, right? Just looks like we're tightening into this nice little flag wedge that we're going to try and break here at 30. I've got a sell limit up there at 30, 132, $1.32 to sell half the position. Looks like we hit the 130 again, and it took a big rejection off of that. That's pretty, that's interesting. That's important. Well, we're going to have to make a decision here. It's kind of really tapering down the volume, that's for sure. Yeah, the volume's starting to really taper out here. We should have just taken our money and just stopped, right? Now we're going to have to, looks like, average down into it or take a loss. We'll see how it looks, especially when we get into this VWAP. Yeah, and I just kind of missed it. That was kind of the spot for the average down. I was kind of hoping to get 114 average down, but I had to set it there at 118 to average down. See if we can salvage this. There you go, almost a blessing in disguise there. Yeah, and that fucking sucked because I was just about to change it down to the 114 again, and now we got the 118 filled instead. Let me double check that. Yeah, well, actually, we got 119, so there you go. Not even, that wasn't so great. I was hoping for a 122 average, but looks like we got kind of fucked on that. So 124, so we need to sell some of this position off, quite a bit of it off, actually. I want to sell 6,800 of it. 6,800 at 125, just to make sure that we don't get fucked up. Yeah, that'll be about right. if it can get there. Come on. 125 is what we're looking for now. Um, yeah, this is a tough call. They're kind of hoping now that it'll work. Significant volume coming in. There's 125. Give me the fill. No, it's not going to give me the fill. You dirty, you salty dog. Yeah, you dirty son of a. I should have just taken the break even there almost. Yeah, sometimes I almost forget what kind of guts it takes to play these fucking penny stocks, man. These things are rough, man. Takes some real stomach, man, to sit in through this. Yeah, on a different chart there was a nice little spike in volume. If we can get ahead of the 124, that means the 127 is still on the table. We just got to get ahead of 124 here, and then 127. Where's 127? 127 is kind of back on the table. Like it'll kind of want to go up to 127 pretty easily. So saying that, it's like, well, why do you have your order at 125 when you think it's going to go to 127? Because you don't really know. You just want to try and get some money. And this is tough, man. This is grinding. There's 124 again. Tape's kind of speeding up here. There's a push into 25. Come on, push. There's one. Yes, we got half filled there. And now we're going to go to 27 and we're going to close the whole position. At 27, I'm just going to close it. I don't like, oh, thank God we got out of it. Holy moly. Watch, it'll go way up now it'll go 130 maybe. Who knows? But I am sweating over here. I'm done. Wow. Yeah, I'm sweating. Nah, not really, but a little bit. These penny stocks, man, they're fucking tough, man. Don't ever forget that when you get these big moves like this or whatever, and out of all that, I bet you I collected 3%. We'll see. So there you go there. 176 was that first one that we should have just walked away from and we should have been done. That would have been it, right? That should have been it. And then, so there's the 176 at the very beginning there, and then commission, you know what I mean? And then $68 was that first with that 125 stop or whatever, and then we've got the what's this one here? This is $40 for that last, like, I just want to get the hell out. So that gives us a grand total of $284. Minus 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 in commissions. Wow. And lo and behold, it ran up to 135 after that. Oh, man. So, yeah, we got out right here. What is this? 125 and 126. So let's just go to 125.78. So we missed out on, say, like 5% if we had to, yeah, these things, man. I think this is why people play. You don't have to play these. Like, this is $1, and it was, where was it? Look at it. It was at 53 cents before this, right? Let's go out on another chart here. And look at how bad the story is. Like, look at this thing. It is a piece of shit, right? Like, you don't have to play these stocks. Like, this is one of the hardest ones you could probably get. This is as tough as it gets, really, right? So I'm glad that we took some profit out of it. Most of the times, if you don't have the experience, you're gonna get spooked, or you're gonna give back, right? Quite a bit. And again, like, I made the mistake there. What was the mistake on this second trade? Buying it right on top of target. Without, like, I was just like, oh, look at it move. And then I was like, wait a second, we're right on top of target. Why? That's crazy, right? Yeah, so was that the buy the dip? I don't know. Just so you don't forget, we do this in real time every time. This is not fabricated or replayed in any format. We're doing it, we're in it and on it. We're trying to take profits in real time here for you. As I said it before, I'll say it again. It's not what you trade, it's how you trade it, man. I'm telling you. Averaging down is not the best and smartest way to do things. But I mean, I've always said, if I had unlimited amount of money, I'd be able to get you out of any trouble you were in. So you don't have unlimited money, so you have to do it the smartest way you can, and that's what the real trick to it is. Now it looks like this is kind of, it might be rolling over here. This might be trouble. Well, now, are you a sucker for punishment? Ah, man alive, right? Like, are you gonna take another trade here? I don't know, man. I really don't want to, but I mean, it's kind of, this is where you start, what do you call it? You want to chase it, but I'm trying to tell you, don't chase it. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, oh, like, crap, look at it. Look at her go. Increase in volume. See the increase in volume right here? I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. You're going to give money back. We got lucky as hell to get that 280 whatever dollars out of it. So, yeah, exactly. Look at this power boom. See what it does? I'm telling you, man, you got to be really careful. Okay, so now we've broken down all the way, but look what I see here now. We have a level, well, it's just this line, right? We'll just have to wait and see. See how it had a reaction here as well? Um, I just want to I want to watch the reaction there. I don't know where that left off, but here's that reaction point. See, this is where we should have entered really at 97 cents, I guess. Comes back, pulls back, and then it breaks out of this position. Would have probably got spooked out here on this halt candle instead of chasing it the way we did. I guess all I'm saying is that I'd like to see this reaction, reaction here. We'll just monitor this reaction. Not that we're going to trade it, but there's the reaction we were kind of, anticipating. We'll see how it pans out from here. This is why we're not going to trade it. I'll show you why I'm not going to trade this. So even if we did catch this, oh, fuck, never mind. It's 7%. Usually if this was a blue chip, it would be like 0.7%. So I would just be like, oh, it's not enough for me to. But, yeah, lo and behold, that's 7%. I have to get back in the groove here of what we're trained to do, not what we're looking around at all these blue chip stocks. Well, we're definitely, yeah, exactly. We're definitely closing in on the end of the day here. It is 3:45 p.m. I was kind of waiting on this. I kind of was hoping the VWAP high a day thing. It needs to stay above VWAP and hug it, and then it'll fly again. So it can, sometimes it can go under VWAP and hold VWAP. You know what I mean? Um, but it just kind of it's failing now, right? And really, like nobody's really talking about this. But your thing is always perfectly horizontal. See how price line is perfect? So I like to kind of sometimes hover it over top of the VWAP, and like you can you see it? It's going down, right? So it's also like a mini kind of trend, right? So if it was going up slightly, even though we were below it, it wouldn't have. I would still be more interested into it, right? Than I am now. So anyway, and we're gonna probably cut this one here. So I'm going to say like, share, subscribes, ring that notification bell. Yeah, and you got to remember that we're doing this in real time every time. So if you want your high fives, you can have some high fives. And then, so it's high fives for everyone, and until the next bounce, everyone. Hopefully that's working there. Yeah, I don't know. We got lucky on that one, really.